There has been some crude talk in our politics lately. Oh, you know what? I should be way more specific than that. Crude oil talk. Rumblings that the U.S. should be producing more and exporting more. On both of those counts, we already are, and much of it is coming from Texas. Looking at oil and natural gas over the last decade, here is the year-by-year trend line for U.S. production. How about exports of oil and natural gas? Again, over the last decade, that too has been on an absolute tear. Significantly, the government reported several months ago that the U.S. produced more crude oil than any nation at any time for the past 6 years in a row. That's a huge statement. And last year in particular was, let me get out of the way for this one, a historic blowout. More oil and gas produced than in any other year nationally. And if we drill down a little bit further, we see that here in Texas, we produced a whopping 43% of all the oil and 27% of the natural gas extracted in the U.S. last year. Now, for oil and gas, Texas had a record year in 2023. This as the industry was still gushing about the year before that, when oil and gas employment in Texas surged, making it one of the best job growth years in the business since 1990. Wages for those Texas workers also up by billions of dollars. The numbers are always important because we hear political candidates putting different spins on what has happened or what effect the election will have on this big Texas industry. We even hear it from the people inside the industry. The Dallas Fed does a quarterly survey of oil and gas firms in Texas. Their most recent one was this summer, and they always ask for comments from the people in the business, some of whom had complaints about the current administration, like overregulation of our industry by the federal government is hurting our economy, and this administration does not fully understand our business. But there was also this about a potential second Trump administration. Candidate Trump has promised to lower the price of oil. He may again seek the help of Saudi Arabia to do this. If so, then I will expect a lower oil price and another recession in the U.S. oil patch. There was optimism, though, for consumers who are enjoying these lower gasoline prices lately. The insiders were polled about the price of oil, which of course has a huge impact on the cost of gasoline, and they settled on a guess that for the next year, oil prices will stay about where they've been this summer. I've got more info on all of this in my write-up today, posted at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook, X, and Threads, and I'll see you the next time we get right on the money.